Another beautiful day in Sears Village. The birds are singing. The implings are going on about. The NPCs going in circles. Truly a peaceful day in Sears Village. Oh, here comes Chunk Yoni, the hero of this adventure. I wonder what's in store for him today. Maybe some fishing, woodcutting, or even mining. Only he knows. All of the sudden, our hero was called from afar.
Hey, Yoni.
Huh? Who's calling me?
Come here, boy. I have some news for you.
Okay.
Yoni has no idea on what's going on.
Here's the deal, boy. You've been summoned to the Quest Guild. The Guild Master wants to talk to you.
Yeah, of course. Sure. Thank you.
As Yoni walks to the Quest Guild, he wonders what type of conversation will he have with the Guild Master.
Oh, hi, Yoni. Welcome. We received a request for your assistance. In the Sinclair mansion, there's been a tragedy. Lord Sinclair has been murdered, and we will need your help in aiding the guards in their investigation. Once you are done, come back and record your completion.
All right, I'll get to it right away.
Coming out of the Quest Guild, Yoni realizes he is not dressed properly, so he heads to the bank first. After finding something to wear, he does a swirly thingy and changes clothes magically. Astonishing. He then proceeds to the Sinclair mansion without shoes. The walk to the Sinclair mansion wasn't long. Yoni even remembered the time he spent there poking cows for hide. I hope his PTSD doesn't trigger. In the blink of an eye, the atmosphere changed. Yoni felt a weird feeling running down his spine. He even got a cold sweat. However, he was determined to find the culprit. Once Yoni arrived, he spoke with the gatekeeper, Gossip. Gossip couldn't hold back the urge to spill all the drama that was happening with the Sinclair siblings. He told Yoni every little detail between each sibling and their dirty, naughty little secrets. Yoni was shook, not at the drama, but at how easy Gossip spilled everyone's business on his ear. Lastly, Gossip told Yoni to speak with the guard. The guard looks at Yoni's feet and asks him, "Why are you barefooted?" The guard had a gnarly view of Yoni's feet. He was disturbed by what he was seeing. Yoni quickly put shoes on. How embarrassing. Yoni then shows the guard the request paper from the Quest Guild. The guard was relieved that Yoni was finally here and told him to look around and investigate. Yoni looked upon the mansion and walked slowly towards it. This is the start of a mysterious murder in Murder Mystery. Entering the mansion, Yoni quickly headed and spoke to another guard inside. The guard told Yoni to head towards the east side of the mansion. There he would find the murder weapon and other useful pieces of information. Thank Gothics that Yoni decided to wear shoes. Yoni stares at the room and thinks for a bit before picking up the criminal weapon. I really hope he is wearing gloves. He is not wearing gloves. Saradomin, help this lost child. After Yoni is done investigating the room, he is left with 3 crucial items that will aid him to find the evildoer: criminal's dagger, a pungent pot, and a criminal's thread. At this point, Yoni has to get everyone's side of the story, starting with David. This young fella was very rude towards Yoni. David was glad his father had died. He even bought some poison in Sears Bar to clear out a nest of spiders. Very suspicious. David seemed to be a piece of work. He treated the mansion servants with disrespect and would even bully them at times. David was marked down as a brat. Frank was our next suspect. He had a bad gambling addiction, which led asking people for money to fund his habit. He even asked Yoni for money mid-questioning, which left Yoni baffled. Frank also bought some poison from the Sears bar to clean the family crest. Also weird, Yoni knew that Frank had argued with his father, but Frank had no idea and didn't mention it. Frank was marked down as a sore loser. Anna is our next suspect. Apparently, she is fond of sewing and gardening. At one point, she had a relationship with a gardener, but she tells us that they are still madly in love. Apparently, she tried to get the gardener fired by killing the flowers. That's wild. Anna also bought poison to kill some maggots on the compost heap. This poison seems to be multi-purpose. Very weird. Anna was marked down as delusional. Carol is our next suspect. Gossip told us she is very easily fooled. It is so easy, in fact, that she was tricked into buying magic beans from a traveling salesman. Yoni even went as far as to test the theory by performing a magic trick. She was flabbergasted. Poor girl. She also purchased poison from Sears bar to unblock a drain. Yoni, we need to get some of that poison ourselves. Carol was marked down as gullible. Bob is the next suspect. Bob has a weird addiction. Tea. He will drink 20 cups of tea a day. That's a lot of tea. Bob even had jokes. Yoni was not ready. I love to drink tea each day because it brings out my inner tranquility. Cat lovers will only drink their kit tea. Yoni could not believe the words that were coming out of Bob. Neither could I. Bob also purchased poison to kill off bees at the beehive. Beehive yourself, Bob. Yoni could not deal with the second-hand embarrassment, so he instantly ruled out Bob as a prime suspect. Bob was marked down as cringe. Yoni spoke to Donovan, the family handyman, before speaking to the last sibling. He told Yoni more horrific details about the family. It so happened that all the siblings threatened the staff with death if they spoke to anyone that was not part of the family, or if they left. All of the siblings also framed Anna for the murder of their father. This family needs therapy ASAP. Finally, Donovan told Yoni to check on Elizabeth's room and Frank's room for a barrel. He says that he heard some commotion during the night. Yoni thanks Donovan and heads to their room. Elizabeth is the last suspect. It is known to everyone that she loves to steal small items. For the looks of it, she does it for fun. Apparently, she's been seen in the back alleys of Ardoyne, looking for some white substance. Why would she be looking for flour? Anyway, she also bought some poison to kill some mosquitoes by the fountain. Elizabeth was marked down as a kleptomaniac. Yoni then proceeds to search her barrel and finds a silver needle. He then rushes to Frank's room. In this barrel, Yoni finds a silver pot. These items will aid to find the murderer. However, Yoni had no gloves this entire time. He might have gotten all his fingerprints on these important items. Let's hope that he doesn't get convicted as the murderer. Yoni had to get the fingerprints of these items on paper. He headed to the gardener's shed to obtain some flypaper. He needed exactly 3. After he headed to the kitchen to get some flour. Maybe Elizabeth can just come here instead of going all the way to Ardoyne. Anyway, after filling the pots with flour, Yoni imprints the fingerprints of the supposed murderers on the fly papers. This gives Yoni one of the final clues he needs. However, he still needs to go speak to the poison seller in the Sears bar, like gossip clued him to do. The Forester's Arms. Here we will find the poison salesman, Shady Dude. He tells us that all the Sinclair children bought poison from him, although one of the children seemed a bit off. Interesting. Yoni rushed back to the mansion and checked all the locations the siblings had used the poison on. However, the poison was not used in one of the spots. I think someone is in trouble. Yoni went to double check with Frank. Why didn't he clean the family crest with the poison he bought? Frank said something along the lines of, "The dog ate it." Yoni looked at Frank with an awkward face. All of the evidence pointed towards Frank being the culprit. The guard congratulated Yoni on a job well done, signed off the quest as done, and instructed Yoni to head back to the Quest Guild. Before Yoni left, he decided to say bye to Frank, as he will spend his days in a prison, or just standing there forever. The Quest Guild looks awfully similar to a courthouse.
Oh, hi Yoni. Welcome back. I received word on the outstanding assistance you provide in finding the murderer. I guess we'll never know what drove Frank to commit such actions. Anyway, I know down the completion of Murder Mystery. This makes 2 quests you have completed.
How rude of you, sir.
Anyway, we'll call you once we have another quest available for you.
Awesome. I guess I'll keep an eye out for when you guys call me again. Bye.
Yoni has finally completed his second quest. He is so happy that he throws his arms up in the air, like you just don't care. Why is he just sitting there? Doesn't he know he needs to go roll? He's done. What is he waiting for? He will now spend his days doing Gothix knows what. Maybe we will see another video from him in 2 months, maybe 6, or maybe a year. Patience, viewers. I'm on the same boat as you guys. This guy takes forever to roll. I guess I'll see you fellas again in the next episode. What is a roll? 420 days since last roll. SMH. I guess we aren't done yet. Special thanks to Connor for providing the voice of the clerk, aka the Guildmaster. Also, Yoni and I would like to give thanks to the following mods. Mod James for developing the quest, and Mod Ian for the audio. That's it, folks. We will see you in the next episode.